There.
Hi.
I'm Megan. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. What's your name?
My name is Susan.
Okay. Hi, Susan. Did you find my office okay today?
I did, yep, I did.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Some people have a hard time figuring out where it is because it's all the way in the back, but well, good. I'm glad. Well, I just wanted to let you know how I work.
Okay.
Today, I'm going to ask you why you came here and what brought you here and on what circumstances, and hopefully together we can build some solutions and figure out what we can do to make things better.
Okay.
So, what brought you here today?
Well, I have a lot going on, but I guess the most recent is like, I got this new job, and I have, all these different responsibilities, and I stay longer than expected. So when I get home, it's like really late at night, and then, my boyfriend, he's all upset, and he's like, oh, I don't spend time with him, and then I also have to take care of my younger brothers and sisters, and I also have to care for my mom because she's old, and I have like all these different responsibilities plus my new job's responsibilities, and I'm not able to take out the time to be with everybody and equally share, the bonding experience and stuff like that.
So I'm hearing you have a lot of responsibilities. Where do you work?
Oh, I work at Publix.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's neat. Do you all live together, your family?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so how many siblings do you have?
I have 6.
Okay, wow. So by coming here today, what do you hope to gain? What would you like to figure out or solve by coming here?
I just want them to simply understand that, my life is just really busy, and I'm not trying to distance myself from them, but I feel attacked. Like, they're always saying, you're never here, and you don't want to be here, and they think that I purposely don't want to spend time with them, and that's not the case.
So it sounds like you just have a lot on your plate, like there's not enough hours in the day to do everything that you need to do, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you said you're feeling attacked. What does that mean to you? What's attacked?
Well, I feel like they're coming strong. They're coming off strong. They're they're like, you're always doing this and you're always doing that, and I just never really get the time, and I never get the opportunity to express my feelings.
So do you feel as if a lot of pressure is being put on you more than anyone else in your family?
I guess.
How is your relationship with each individual in your family?
Okay. Well, my mom, we have a good relationship. I have to take care of her because she's old. I have 6 brothers and sisters, and my oldest sibling, we don't get along. She's just in her own world, and I'm just in mine. My second oldest sibling, he's he's like the go-to person for everybody,
Yeah.
I'm the 3rd child.
Okay.
The 4th, my sister, she's like one of those academic achievers. She likes to go to school and stuff like that. So we have a good relationship.
Okay.
Whenever I have a problem, I talk to her about it. She's cool. My younger brother, he's not really in the house a lot, so I don't really get to see him. And he's just doing his own thing. He's really busy, having fun, enjoying life, I guess. And the youngest one, I gotta count because sometimes I forget. The youngest one, he's causing a lot of trouble. He has a lot going on. I guess with school and stuff like that, because whenever he comes home, he seems really upset. So I just figured that's something going on at school.
Have you talked to him about that?
I tried talking to him, trying to find out what's going on, a little small talk, but there's not really much of an answer from him.
Well, it seems like overall you have a pretty good relationship base with your family. I'm sure there's a couple rough bumps here and there, but I guess that's to be expected in any family. Well, are there any times in the past couple months or that you have felt a good connection, or you have just felt like people are just giving you peace and quiet, or like an exception when something could have made me feel overwhelmed but it didn't? Do you know what I mean?
No. Can you explain that?
Well, is there any time recently that you felt like all of you are just really happy and getting along, and that you don't feel overwhelmed and you don't feel pressured and you don't feel like your mind is going 100 different places, that you've just been able to relax? Is there any time specifically that you can think of?
I think we used to have that a lot at dinner time. Before my mom got sick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your mom's sick. What does she have?
Well, she has diabetes and hypertension, and she's not really taking care of her health, in terms of exercising and stuff like that. So, I have to, and then she's also getting older, so I have to really be on her and stuff like that.
And how has that affected you with your mom not being completely healthy and everything?
Well, it's affected me in terms of working, because I work more along with my job responsibilities. So that way I can help her out and get the stuff that she needs so that she can take care of her body. So it's stressful.
I'm sure. I can understand that. So you're saying it's very stressful and you're just feeling overwhelmed. Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this crazy question, okay?
Okay.
Try to explain it slowly. Say tonight you go to sleep, and while you're asleep, a miracle happens. And that miracle is that the problem that you came here today wasn't necessarily solved, because that would just be too perfect, but you've had peace about it. Everything that you came in for today, all of the stress and anxiety and the hecticness, somehow it just all was okay. What would that look like to you? When you woke up in the morning, how would you feel? What would be taken away or added to your life to improve it?
I guess I would wake up maybe with a smile on my face. I'd actually be able to go to work and finish the day, finish all my responsibilities, and then come home and have that dinner with my family and be able to talk to them and have a good time and interact at the dinner table like before.
How would your parents and your family view you differently after this miracle happened?
Well, my mom, I think she would be happy to see that I don't have that look on my face where I'm always tired and stressed out. So I think she would also be happy. She would just think that I'm doing good, that everything's going smoothly, and I don't have a lot on my plate. I can come home at a certain time and be able to see how she's doing and stuff.
Well, all right. Well, let me just take a moment to clarify.
Okay.
Just let me know if I'm wrong or right. So you came in here today because you just feel very overwhelmed and stressed, and you feel like people are putting responsibilities and pressures on you, and you can't juggle, or at least you're struggling to juggle all of these things, and you would like to find some way to take the load off your back. Is that right?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Well, what would you hope to see differently in your life when you come back for our next session?
Well, to see differently here, talking to you, or at home?
At home.
Oh.
Being able to tell me what has changed.
Oh. I would like to have that dinner with my family. Just to come home and smell good food in the house and, not worry about who didn't cook and, you know, whose room isn't clean or who's yelling at who. I would like to be able to walk through the door and not hear, why are you home so late? You know, you never have time for us anymore. So I hope that between now and the next time we can talk, I wouldn't have to go through that. So I can express the way I feel.
Well, that's great. Well, I encourage you to have that dinner with your family and be able to share that time with them. Well, I would love to meet with you again.
Okay.
Is next week at the same time good for you?
Yeah.
Well, great. Well, thank you. Well, it was really nice to meet you, Susan.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day.
You too.